way, the Herculoids is like the ultimate Saturday morning cartoon. It's got all your fantasies about what you'd want to be if you were a superhero, or the sidekicks you'd want to have.
It was an attempt to get more into the action genre, because they'd been doing all these comedies for so long. And the big thing about Bill and Joe was that they were always trying to diversify. They were always branching out in different directions.
Herculoids is sort of dinosaurs meet the future. It takes place in space or on another planet, and yet the people in it are like cavemen, and they have sort of prehistoric animals, but they're futuristic prehistoric animals, and most of their adversaries are like alien types.
And anybody that landed on the planet was like, no, we don't want you here. And we're going to take care of you. We're going to make sure that you don't come back, or we're going to destroy you in the process.
The planet's under attack.
But from where and by whom?
We've got to find that out quickly, or be destroyed.
There was a weirdness factor to the Herculoids I really liked. I liked the rhino that could just shoot things out of its horn, and the dragon and everything.
It's just nonstop things blowing up. Egu's throwing logs, and Zoc is shooting at him, and Tundro's hitting him with the little firebomb things, and Gloop and Gleep are throwing things.
Herculoids represented to me just this kind of unfettered love for monsters. Not only are the good guys monsters, but they're going to face some other bad guy who's going to be some visiting monster. There'll be robots, or there'll be, some one-eyed electric creature or whatever. And if you look at how they fight, they basically end up doing what you do, when you draw little monsters on your lined paper in school. You just kind of go like, boo, 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 bzz, bzz, and you shoot different lasers at them.
Quick, behind that rock.
That was another Alex Toth designed show, and everything Alex did was good. A lot of those shows are amazing because Toth was a guy with a serious adventure background, and some of the animators who had to work off his model sheets were Yogi Bear artists. If you didn't know how to draw adventure stuff, Alex would teach you how to from his models. And he also gave some hands-on instruction to a lot of these guys and helped them out.
A lot of the monsters that you see in Alex Toth's work in shows like Frankenstein Jr. and Herculoids, they really are Harryhausen-influenced monsters. These are Western American monsters. And there was a rise of a love of dinosaurs at the time. That was like a really big explosion in the 60s among the youth. And it was the same thing that Harryhausen was tapping in Beast from 20,000 Fathoms and 1 Million Years BC. The whole goal as a kid was just to see a monster.
Others come, Krokar, mighty animals.
They're our friends, Krokar. You haven't a chance.
Alex kind of redefined the superhero idea for limited animation.
He's probably one of the single most influential guys in the Hanna-Barbera canon as far as the live-action characters go. Any of the superhero stuff, any of these Herculoid space shows, it was full of Alex Toth.
It was doing real people in animation, and that's not as easy as it sounds because real people don't look good in animation, and so you have to work a lot on it. The earlier stuff was all comic characters, funny animals, and people are more forgiving with funny animals. They have different expectations.
At that time, that was refreshing on Saturday morning. There had not been a show with animated dinosaurs and spaceships and bizarre creatures wandering around. So all of a sudden, it was new for Saturday morning. I mean, a few years later, every show was doing that. But at the time, that was the first time we'd seen that kind of stuff animated.